Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Nicely worked. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Seedorf. Thuram. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Chouameni. Foyt. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's just misjudged that one. Serginho. And it's Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers. Chance! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Hullet. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, played through for the wide man.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos, hit into the middle. Up he goes! It's hit the upright. Nemecha. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Eintracht Frankfurt are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played in by Roberto. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. And he's chosen to go back. Serginho's cross. Oh, that's a fine great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that has put paid to that. Pull it. Now it's Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 18, Roberto Carlos. Number 19, Dembele. Number 5.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 2.
And this is Çalhanoğlu.
Number 14,
Trameli did well to emerge with the ball.
Number
That's a contest to
23,
keep an eye on.
Varane. Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Serginho. Seedorf. And this is Messi. Thinks about the shot. And it's Varane. Looking for the run. Serginho finds himself offside. Oh, good spread. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Thuram. Nemecha gets a foot in here. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's looking wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. And here's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Looking to Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's picked it up out wide. And instinctive, he's got all! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution
So,
for
time for
Frankfurt.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
27, Serginho. Number 21, Chara. Coming on the field, number 24, Maldini. Number 9, Hullet. Substitution.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
This is a lost children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've
Please
seen
keep
today
your
then,
eyes
Jim?
on your
It's just a
children during
bad day
match
at the
all
office,
times.
Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Played with speed from back to front. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Buffon trying to keep this in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Haaland can get it clear. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. So we're still where we started right now. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pacho. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pacho spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! It's really well cleared. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No
Decent chance! Frimpong. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. Bullet! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Chips it through. Oh, well played. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal in towards the back. Big header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's another good win of the ball. Frimpong. Vieira with a definite foul there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some... and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very
Live on our club's FM station.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everyone,
The game
and
yet to
welcome to
kick off.
Old Trafford.
The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Serginho. Cross needs to be good. Chips it through. Yamal. Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Back into the middle. Oh, good play. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Odo. Great vision. Vigo has it out wide and in space. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Now it's Figo. First quarter of an hour gone.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, played right into his path. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Frimpong. He's through here. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Odo providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pullet. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers the ball. And it's Chouameni. That's a good ball out wide. And he's got his cross in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Iniesta looking to run onto it. Well, that's a little loose. Foyt. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed it again. Chouameni, and that's gone loose. Serginho. Ball swung in. Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball. In towards the back stick. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Frimpong. Has ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Schmeichel punts it upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
3 minutes added time.
Frimpong. Chouameni tries to play it through. And this is Iniesta. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Frimpong. That has not gone well. Serginho. Scholes. Cannavaro. And it's Otto. And it's Figo. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Bullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that is out of play. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Figo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
It's good running with the ball. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's away. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. And it's been played through. That was good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chouameni looking for the run. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's played into the area. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is a little undercooked.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good vision. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Frimpong. Looking to play him in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And it's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Johnson, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Johnson drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts,
And
Jim?
a quick
Well,
reminder
Peter,
today,
I
everybody,
really
to
couldn't
make-
see what...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Played in deep, big header! It's a loose, in for the pieces! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Gets his head on it! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's well positioned here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. He can't put it away.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross. That is a brilliant interception. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's a little off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Well, that has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's a chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Foyt. Bullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Frimpong. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now he's got space here. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nemecha. Chouameni played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Defending was strong and firm. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Searching pass he's played there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, can they get him away? They're trying everything to subdue him here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pass somewhat off target, looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
No way through. No luck with that dink over the top. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Distributed tidily.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Ronaldo. Liverpool have it back and can go again. It is looking like the... Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He should have put that one away.
Pele has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool
22,
with the corner. They're
number
first.
7, Takai. Coming on the field, number 21, number 26. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? It's a good ball out wide. And he's climbs up big!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation
2
mode.
added minutes has been indicated.
Pele. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Threads one in. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just... Oh, shooting chance! Lobbed in behind. Foyt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal, looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Played in deep.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Dinks one through. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Tacho makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! It's there! A horrible blip, a horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's being urged to shoot. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played with speed from back to front. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
Oh, terrible pass! Well, that pass isn't the best. Probing pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Pele. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Hullet.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out to the left flank. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Pele. Pele! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played into space out wide. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be one more added time.
Yamal moves wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, it's come loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Today's winning lottery numbers.
The second half then, just getting going. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is a little undercooked. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the ball is out of play. Throw in.